if you are new here, I'm Kanitsu, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch 20th episode of the anime Monster, so let's see what it has. Let's go! Now he's really nice. So I think he was a bit colder when he actually didn't believe Tenma, but once he had this thought that Tenma was right and actually innocent, he his attitude became softer. That's actually quite a sweet relationship, and yeah, I think this moment is really cute. We are finally. Yeah, I do remember this scene very well from watching the previous episode, but it's still sweet. Okay, so he managed to get away. I guess that's it for the. Oh no, not yet. Okay, I thought we would have like an opening right away. This is a pretty nice place near the river. Is this like a new town we are going to go to? It's a pretty like how this quaint town. So much greenery. Yeah, it was D something, but it flew by really fast. Maybe they should go slow if they want to look at the signs.
どこで手に入れたんだそんな地図。
あら嫌ですよ。レンタカー屋のカウンターに決まってるじゃないですか。
そうに決まっとると思っておった。どうせ私がトイレに行ってる間にだろ。
土台無理なんですよ。私の年でこんな細かい地図は。
老眼鏡を空港に忘れるからだ。
ウィッペンハウゼ、アンベルツハウゼ、
Ah,
ガーベルスハウゼ。
that's true.
こいつの舌を噛みそうな地名は。
面白いわね。
That's also true.
ドイツの人がイギリスに来ても。
So they are from Great Britain. Are they tourists here? I guess. Judging by like how they talk and everything.
大丈夫だ。このまま行こう。
あら。でもヒッチハイクよ。
Is this
乗
Tenma?
せてあげたら。
わけのわからんのを乗せてトラブルでも巻き込む
Probably. Yeah, that's him. I think that's him. Yeah. But this woman, I think her hairstyle is the same as this woman on the bus in the opening. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong.
よかったね、テマ。
Some of these older women hairstyles here look pretty similar. Okay. I still remember Dita's name. Okay. So Tenma and Dita are hitchhiking, but the people who stopped for them are actually going to look at the opening right now. They actually don't know their way very well themselves, so that's pretty peculiar. And also, like them getting involved with Tenma, I guess might be dangerous. Like this woman coming by, she did look like Eva maybe a bit, but I'm not sure. But this, no, I think that's different woman in the bus. Yeah, I guess I was wrong. The hairstyle doesn't really look that similar to Monster. I guess I'm trying to find some clues in the opening, but I think it is cryptic enough to not give me any like certain spoilers. So that's good. I think that's pretty entertaining without being too obvious. Or maybe there are some red herrings here in the opening. Journey to Freiheim. That's interesting. Frei means free. It's pretty cool.
こいつ語はわからん。英語は
Yeah, there are tourists.
イギリスの方ですか。 フライハムに行きたいんですが、乗せていただけますか？
So, in what language are they talking right now if they do not know? How did they come to Germany if they didn't learn even a bit? That's a bit strange.
ああ、
It's especially if they're like
この辺りにいますので、ここから南にずっと。
asking for directions and
私
everything.
の行く方向と同じね。
Maybe he meant like they didn't talk very well.
僕、お乗りなさい。
Yeah, he actually said thank you in German. It's hard to say what language are they talking at the moment because
どういう
everything is in Japanese and English subtitles.
親子でないことは確かだな。あんたは東洋人。
Well, maybe he is a foster parent.
ああ、親友の子供なんです。
Or maybe that wasn't possible?
なんか専門的な職業の人じゃないかね。
He's very perceptive.
喋り方、その物腰といい。
もうおやめなさいよ。
I guess he does it often. He is like Sherlock
ご
Holmes.
めんなさいね。この人ったら
Was he a detective? He used to be a police officer. Tenma is so scared. Okay, maybe he's not scared, but he's shocked.
警察の方だそうだ。
No, he is nervous. He's nervous.
ご利用よテマ。
いや。
Now he's acting suspicious. Like this police officer is going to be like,
というわけですか。
why are you worried? After I said,
この人
after it was said that I was a police
二
officer.
人で旅行なんて考えられなかったんですけど。
すみません。せっかくご夫婦水入らずのところ、もしお邪魔でしたら私たち。
いや、空港でレンタカーを借りたはいいが、地図
So they're like straight from the airport.
食事の注文にも不自由している。通訳代わりの人間がいてくれて心
Why
強い。
didn't you learn a bit before going here? That would help so much. Just like a few words. Oh, this looks like a scone. Very tasty looking. Or maybe it's just a cookie, I don't know. He has very interesting eyebrows. The music is so fun. Like, I don't know, kind of like a folk music. Damn. I just love these moments with beautiful sceneries, especially when it's sunset. We are low on gas.
あの
Just like in the middle of the road.
これはどうにもなりませんね。近くの
These guys are so chaotic. They just went to Germany without knowing German, without knowing where they're going, without having any plan whatsoever.
どうしたね。
I can't believe it.
ああ、やれやれ。こん
That's
な困ったな
it's great.
まあ、二人までなら乗せてやれるがね。ジョーンズさん。
いいから君ら
Well, we aren't going to just leave you here.
別に気を使って私らに付き合うこともない。
I don't think Tenma would do this.
それじゃあ、近くのガソリンスタンドまで行ったら、ここで援護していることを伝えますよ。
あ、そうしてくれるとありがたいな。
That's quite a peculiar situation. Does he really only have? Oh, that's all the space he. Okay.
よかったねテマ。ちょうどよく乗り換えができて。
I think Tenma is worried about them.
とりあえず、ガソリンスタンドへ寄ってください。ここらにはスタンドねえぞ。
Well, maybe someone else would pass by. I feel really bad for these tourists, even though I would say it's kind of their own fault.
あの人が知らせてくれたら、ガソリンスタンドの人来てくれますよね。
So now they think that Tenma just didn't talk to just didn't tell anyone. But in reality, there are no gas stations around here, so like he can't do anything.
いい人だと思うわ。
どうだかね。
Yeah, maybe he did notice that Tenma kind of got nervous when there was information about him being a police officer. But Tenma is such a sweet person. I don't think he would abandon them. He would try to do something like as soon as he reaches some civilization. But how soon is this going to be? Maybe they are like in the middle of nowhere.
それはもう沈んでしまったもの。ほら、見てごらんなさいよ。あの日が落ちた後の空の色。
And like since this time, no cars did pass by.
ロバートも見てるかしら。この空を。あら？
That's her son. Don't walk out on the road.
ねえ、
Go back to the side.
なさいよ。誰か来るわ。ほら、や
She's very optimistic.
ほらね、やっぱり。
They just walked themselves with gas. Where did they get it?
僕の農家でガソリン
Ah, from a nearby farm. Okay.
あまあ、ねえ、あなた。
See? He is a kind person. He would not abandon them. So he did find some gasoline on the farm. Now they can continue their journey, like four of them. Journey of going nowhere. Okay, maybe Tenma can read the map and help them though. Maybe they're not that lost. This woman is very sweet. Her husband is not as sweet, but I guess being a police officer, you are not as trusting, right? Or maybe not as naive. Like he understands that it's possible that people will not like be this like Ten, be this kind.
美味しかったわ。ねえ、あなた。
Yeah, this ice cream looks good.
ドイツ語のメニューを訳していただいたおかげで、とっても
They
いい
can't even
料理
read.
がいただけたわ。
This doesn't stop to amaze me.
特にあのワイン。
ポルスター・ウンゲホイヤーパルツ地方のワインです
They didn't even like take
それからあのレバーのお料
a
理。
dictionary with them.
ネーデル
それそれ。本当によかったわ。あなたがいなかったらドイツの美味しいところを知らないで通り過ぎてしまうところだったわ。
いいえこちらこそご馳走していただいて
ピーター、アイスクリームもう一ついかが？
He didn't even finish this one. Guys, what are you talking about?
思うかね。いや、この女房殺しの容疑で裁判にかけられた男のことさ。あんたどう思うかね。
さあどうでしょうか
私はね、こう見えても刑事時代結構手柄を立てたんだ。
嫌ですよ、もう。
Yeah, like, let's talk about nicer things, honey.
その人間を見ると犯人かどうか、本当の悪人かどうかズバリ。
So, and now you feel like you lost this ability.
もうおよしなさいよ。ワイン飲みすぎたんじゃありません？
ところが長くやってるとわからなくなる。
That's
善
interesting.
人と悪人、犯人か無実の人間。
Maybe, like, the more you know, the more you understand that you don't know enough, right? Everyone knows this. That's not like that you are not great officer, but more like it's really impossible to tell, I think, just looking at the person to decide are they a criminal or not? Are they capable of something or not?
ウンゲホイヤー
And actually, like in many stories, like in real life stories, people say that they didn't expect a particular person to be a serial killer. Like he was such a nice person and everything, and they are like shocked, everyone who knew him. So I don't think it's actually possible to distinguish this. But I guess for this guy, it felt like he wasn't good enough in his job. But he's wrong. It's not his like fault or anything. Yeah, Tenma is helping them with the map. I don't think a map would help me much. Like I'm really bad with things like this.
かわいいピーターも新しい土地で
And she was talking about like Robert, maybe her son or something like this. And she's so sweet with Dieter especially.
幸せな子供時代ってあったんだものね懐かしいわ
So she kind of has this feeling of mother figure.
おっていうか
But it's not like their son is dead because she was talking about him looking at the same sky. So probably he's just living somewhere far away.
はいあなた
悪いがちょっと寄り道させてもらうよ
どうぞ
What is this note? Their faces are hidden in this
ここだ
police station. So he wants to give Tenma to them? Or is this like completely unrelated and he's just as a previous police officer has some things to do?
すぐ戻る君らは車の中で待ってい
If I were Tenma, I would not wait in the car. I would get out and get away from there. They are nice people, but that's all the more reason to do this. If they are nice people and they trust the police and think that a criminal is in their car, why wouldn't they go to the police and tell about this? But also, yeah, getting out like and running away is dangerous because they are here and policemen are all around this place. That's pretty strange though. Like there is a police station right like not far away from my house. And it's not like a lot of policemen are circling it all the time. But maybe that's like a case in bigger ones in Germany. I don't know.
どうしたいやまたパトカーの駐車スペースに止めてるやつがいるが外国人らしいしょうがねえな
Ah, so they weren't happy then. He shouldn't park in here, but since he's a foreigner, he probably would not understand us anyway, so whatever. They already exited, but still thinking what should they do. Maybe they just went there to make sure, like to look at the photos of Tenma. They look so sad. But I'm still not sure, like, is this really related to Tenma? Because he was also talking about, like, trying to understand is Tenma a criminal or not when he was, like, talking about his past in the police. But then Tenma showed to be a good person when he came back with a gas. So maybe now they're kinda unsure. But they didn't turn us in that police station.
あの
So...
この方角だと私たちの行きたいフライハムと逆方向なんですが
Oh.
ああ悪いな時間は取らせないシュタインバッハ城にちょっと寄っていきたいんだ
あなた
シュタインバッハ城見ておきたいものがあるんだ
That would be quite an elaborate plan if they just talked to the police and decided to lure him in here when he was already in front of the freaking police station. That would be too constrict. No. There should be a nice word. That's a very beautiful vista. Contrived. Yeah, contrived is the right word. That would be very contrived.
大丈夫ですか
はいありがとう
Okay, there are like two options. Either this thing is connected to Tenma somehow, or he is just too worried because he is being searched by the police. These people are just tourists. They're just...
この手紙に書いてあった
Yeah, or it could be unrelated completely.
からの景色は最高
So they came here because their son was there and they want to see the same places he was writing about.
会いに行くところ
Oh, they actually want to meet him.
寄り道ばっかり
So they came to meet their son. They still could take at least dictionary though.
この景色を眺めている
So they want to feel closer to him by looking at the same sceneries he saw. That's quite sweet. But they are so melancholic.
息子はね息子は
Is he in prison?
来たんだよ面会するためにこの国に来たんだ
So it wasn't related to Tenma after all. He was nervous for nothing. Well, not completely for nothing. He has the right to be nervous, but
じゃあ私たちはここで本当にありがとうございました。
いやこちらこそ心から礼を言うよありがとう元気でな
that was quite nice. Making like you think, is this about Tenma or is this not? I like the way it's turned out.
連続殺
No, but he did know. Ah, and she didn't. Okay.
あの人が
人いや確かだ以前彼の手配写真を見た
だって
現に今日ロバートを逮捕した刑事に挨拶に行った時署内に彼の写真が貼ってあったよ
信じられないあんないい人が
ああ私も以前彼の写真を見た時疑問に思ったそして会って確信した
So his feeling is still here. He still can do this. Okay, so
ロバートは
it was both answers, right?
私は
It was unrelated, but he still knew about Tenma.
私は刑事を辞めただがね私の目にもう一度自信を持とうと思ったロバートは罪を犯したが悪人なんかじゃない
Yeah, the circumstances are also important. Like, we don't know the circumstances this happened in. So they came to prison. What is this place? Is this a prison? This strange building. Yeah, I really like this episode. This feeling of being unsure, I really enjoy, like, thinking with Tenma, basically. Like, me and Tenma sitting there thinking, is this about me? Do they know that I'm a suspect? Do they want to turn me in? Are they, like, debating whether to do it or not? Like, where are we going? But then, like, with him also realizing what it was actually about. And yeah, they were actually worried about Rob. She did say like he was looking at the same sky, but if he's in prison, I don't think he can look at the sky. I'm not sure about this though. Maybe they are like different prisons. They should take them out sometime for a walk though too. But either way, it made me nervous in a good way, this episode. Like, and these people are really nice, and the story of this police officer who was kind of trusting his eyes, but also what he said, like, my son isn't bad, he did commit a sin, but it doesn't make him like 100% bad certified. Like, it's interesting. First of all, like, yeah, he looks at Tenma, he looks at his actions, at his face, and he is like, yeah, I think I can trust my instincts again. This person is innocent. He is a good person. Like, the police is wrong. I don't think he can do anything about it, being a former police officer and also not from Germany but from England. So I don't think he can actually like influence anything here. But it's nice that he trusts us. But also, yeah, about his son. Like, I don't think a person can be like bad 100%. Maybe it's possible for there to be a complete monster, but in case with his son, maybe he's like mostly a good person, but he made a mistake somehow. Maybe, like, I don't think we saw like any circumstances here being described. Like he could get in a fight with someone, maybe even defending someone, and getting like into this fight and accidentally killing this person. That would still be considered a murder, I think. Or like there can be different circumstances. So I think that's also important. Like if you commit a murder because you actually enjoy people's fears and suffering, and on the other hand, if you commit a murder out of self-defense, or maybe some other reasons, like in the heat of the moment, and then you regret it instantly. It's not like you enjoyed it, it's just happened. Not in a good way. Okay, I don't think I have the right words to talk about this today. I kind of keep on stumbling on my own words. But I think this was a very interesting episode. So share your thoughts on this in the comments down below without spoilers, of course. That would be it for today. Thank you for watching and see ya!